Hello, friends. A warm welcome to each one of you today on the International Fabtalks show. We are very happy with your love and kindness and appreciation. And hence, friends, every day we come out with something new, a beautiful celebrity with a beautiful soul, a beautiful heart, to share their experiences with us, to share their life journey, the professional journey that they've been through, and how their profession could influence you and help you to grow. You could also reach out to them if you ever need them for any given reason. So, dear friends, let's get started and invite our special celebrity, Mrs.Sangeetha Vasudevan, a great person who I have met, very warm and very kind, an approachable person, in fact, very sweet. And, the words that she shares, the words that come out from her mouth or from her side, it really impacts everyone. And especially me, I've been touched by her words and kindness. And hence, friends, I'd love her to share her special time with us. She is a personality development trainer. And let me now officially go forward and, try to introduce her with her permission. Ma'am, with your permission, may I introduce you officially? Welcome, ma'am, to the International Fabtalks show.
Sure, Andrea, please go ahead.
Thank you, dear. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you very much. Dear friends, I'd like to take this session forward with a little official, in an official manner, to introduce our special guest today, our celebrity. She is a personality development trainer, a psychologist, and a behavioral modification coach for kids. Apart from that, she is very passionate in the field of counseling and treating effectively almost all types of mental health issues, including certain medical conditions. And she's it's possible for her to even give effective treatment procedures such that the patients or the clients are able to overcome their medical condition, or maybe their whatever they are facing, any mental health issue. Dear friends, she's completed her master's in counseling and psychotherapy from the Institute of Behavioral Management Sciences from Chittoor. And she's also completed a diploma in counseling and life skills from Samadhan, Bangalore. And she's completed a bachelor in engineering. And that's really very nice, ma'am, from Madurai. Apart from that, she has additional courses and certifications that she has completed. She's completed the career guidance course from Global Career Counselors, Hyderabad, personality development certification from Frankfurt Aviation Management, Chennai. And she's received several awards and certifications. And that's really the beauty of our guest. In spite of having so many feathers in her cap, yet she's so humble, so polite to give her time and connect with you, my dear virtual audience, our guest over here, and with me on the International Fabtalks show. She has done a lot of research work on life skills, and she has received, an award for research work on life skills for the topic all about our thoughts. And dear friends, yes, it's all about our thoughts. The way you think, that's how you are going to take your life forward. And our guest has been doing a lot of research work on this topic called as all about our thoughts from Sri Ganesh School of Business Management, Salem. Apart from that, she's also received another award, Excellence Award for Life Skills and Counseling from Samadhan. Another beautiful feather in her cap is a certificate in ways to deal with schizophrenic patients from Sri Ganesh School of Business Management, Salem. Another certificate from, the behavioral intervention for autism spectrum disorder in children and adolescents from Nimmans Center for Wellbeing, Bangalore, Karnataka. And she's being recognized from late Sharada Menon. I'd like to repeat that. She's been, awarded and facilitated by this great personality called as the late Sharada Menon, a Padma Bhushan Award winner in the field of psychology. So, dear friends, she does such a lot of beautiful things, yet so humble and polite, and of course, approachable, warm, connecting, networking with the right kind of people to reach out to the world. She doesn't even specialize only in her own state, not only in India, crossing borders. She wants to, put forth herself and help everyone. Dear friends, a little more to go. Ma'am, there are a lot of achievements. If I take 2 more minutes, please excuse me.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. Dear friends, she has 6+ years of experience in psychotherapy, counseling, and personality development. She's also worked as a consultant in Yelahanka, Apart from that, she is recognized as an esteemed speaker by the American College Madurai, Holistic Institute and Wellbeing Andhra Active Speakers in various webinars. Apart from that, she's a national athlete and has represented the state of Tamil Nadu and South India. Wow, ma'am, great. And she has won many prizes in music, dance, drawing, and painting. And she's certified from this institute called as the National Social Scheme during her college days. She served in it as well as she was being certified from there. Very nice, ma'am. And she voluntarily helps people every now and then to come out of their problems, to come out of the stress, and most importantly, to come out of grief, sudden grief that people suffer from the loss of somebody, some loved ones, there may be a breakup or financial stress, it may be any grief. She's always there, ready to help you, both physically as well as mentally challenged children. She also specializes in taking care of them and guiding the parents or caretakers how to go about dealing with these kids. And she has written many articles and published many articles in e-magazines. One of them is Positive Health Healers. She has authored a beautiful book called as Personality Development. I've seen that on Amazon, ma'am. Am I right? Is it on Amazon? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, dear. I've laid my hands on that. I've got to read it still. I will after this session.
Wow.
Yes, dear. And she's got many appreciable testimonials from informants and from different clients and from mental health, whom she connected with on the basis of mental health issues, or if they connected with her through the personality development trainings she offered, and even ADHD, even that she specializes and takes care of multiple streams. Like she's, having so many feathers, multitasking, I could say. And that's the beauty of life. Variety is the spice of life. That's really nice. And her areas of strength, my dear friends, helpful, as we all know that, dedicated. If at all she takes up a case with thorough dedication, she is giving 100%. In fact, more than 100%. We have a few positive responses, which I have received personally. They say she gives more than 100% to all the cases she handles. And she loves to handle people delicately. And with her heart and mind, she connects with them. She's a great problem solver and a wonderful decision maker. She has great listening skills, filled with empathy and with a lot of patience. And dear ma'am, here you are with us today. And we thank you very much for joining us on the International Fabtalks show.
Thank you, Andrea. And thank you for the wonderful opportunity. And thank you a lot for introducing me to the virtual audience. I'm really honored and humbled down by your compliments, by your introduction. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks for accepting our invitation. Dear ma'am, we go on with the first question. The first question would be, how would you define yourself? Who is the real Mrs.Sangeetha Vasudevan? From you, we'd like to know who the real you are.
The real me is, I accept myself irrespective of whoever I am, whatever I am. I don't want to define myself in a word or a two, because it is defined, then it is like contented. I have to rest on my laurels. So I want to improvise myself for the betterment of myself as well as for the improvement seeking profession. Thank you.
Beautiful, ma'am. Very sweetly put in, and very, cutely, crisply put that, very nicely. Thank you so much. Dear ma'am, you've been on this professional journey for a very long time, inspiring and touching lives, creating an impact, transforming lives. You might have been through a lot of ups and downs. So when you were through a lot of ups and downs, how do you deal with stress? Or what type of a suggestion could you give our audience and our guest over here? Like, how could we de-stress from the different things we face in life, especially the professional stress?
Okay. According to me, professional stress is where we have to take it up, because it is within ourselves who has decided to take up that role, accepting all the challenges. The challenges would come either from the client side or even from our side. For example, if I'm sick or for example, it's obvious. Sometimes it is obvious that we might show up our mood, but we should not do that. For that time, we can take rest or relax ourselves before the exact commencement of the challenges start. That means the professional work. Before it would start, we need to relax ourselves, tell our mind, take up the challenges, work out towards your goal, because it is you who has decided to take up the challenge. So never give it up. So little bit of stress is applicable to day-to-day life, because without stress, nothing would start up and nothing would never go, and even it won't land up. Without stress, we can't push ourselves. So little bit, 60%, and allowed stress is applicable for day-to-day life.
Great. Very nice, ma'am. Thank you for sharing that beautiful message on stress and how to de-stress. Dear ma'am, how were you as a little kid? Were you very naughty, obedient, mischievous, shy?
Okay, that's a very challenging question, because as a kid, yeah, I can say that I was very naughty, because because I want to be playful. So I would imply. I want to catch a butterflies. I want to tease. Then as a fun loving, I want to even visit some places also, even as a kid, to explore myself in terms of I want to travel. I want to explore. I'm a very a nature lover, admirer of others also. So as a kid, I was like a mix and match.
I love that when you said running behind butterflies. That happened in the 80s, 70s and 80s.
Okay,
running behind
okay,
butterflies.
okay.
So I did that. So you took me down memory lane now. I remember the backyard running, and I prayed to God, let me hold it and let me leave it. I'll not kill it. I'll not harm it. I just hold it and let it go.
Okay.
Yes, so that's really beautiful. Nowadays it's not possible to, even look at a butterfly around us. Am I right?
Exactly.
Very rare. Especially
we had in our school backyard playground, all the parks, trees, and everything, and butterflies will be fluttering.
Yes, dear.
Okay.
Dear ma'am, who is your inspiration or role model, you could say? Who do you look up to? Like, who has been guiding you, like, as an inspiration all through your journey?
Okay, as an inspiration, I could say that all my well-wishers, followers also, because without them, because I always want to set up, like I want to be like a unique and role model, first to myself and then to prove it to others. So without them, simply working out on my goals and passion is meaningless. So I I observe others, their faults, their struggles. Even I take their weaknesses as my inspiration and work out on my goals. Or I should never follow that. I should never do like that. I should never work out on it, because it will land up in trouble. So I would make myself improvised by seeing all the failures, as well as put my effort in success and take up the inspiration as and when it grows. For example, level 1, if I have struggled and come up to this level, I will take inspiration from certain people. There can't be a well-defined one word answer for this. Then after reaching certain level, I take inspiration from other people who always wants to see me to a level greater than this, greater than this, greater than this. So I take up the inspiration as and when I grow. Still growing.
Perfect. Very nice.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful. Yes, dear friends, we'd like to ask our guest once again what book she loves to read, or what book she could suggest that you and I could read. Yes, ma'am. Could you just tell us which book you really read and love to read? I guess you could. I think Personality Development is the famous book that you've written. Would you suggest that first, and then you could go on to the other books which you read?
Yes, personality development book. I gathered information from Swami Vivekananda to gather knowledge, how to remain calm, how to stay calm, how to meditate, how to achieve your goals, how to address yourself, how to behave. So everything. I take the role model from Swami Vivekananda.
Great, great, dear. Dear ma'am, any recent incident you remember which is still fresh in your mind, a positive incident? Maybe you saw a beautiful puppy, or maybe a little cat, or a lovely bird, or flower, anything that still is fresh in your mind. A recent incident, positive incident.
Positive incident. Yeah. I had a cat, pet cat. It used to come near my window, near the hall, living room and the hall. So it used to peek through the window, through the glasses, and always ask for something like its supper and everything, milk and everything. So I used to feed the cat in a little small bowl and used to because it's a tiger family, right? So it used to come slowly, crawl, and then lick and then go. So whenever I saw the cat, it would never seems to be like it has annoyed me. But one day, like I could see that it has completely gone. It is not there. Now it's not coming. Nowadays, it's not coming. So because elders and many would say that cat are so selfish and everything, but I never felt so. But suddenly it is not there. So that has made me realize that okay, animals, even as a pet, it has got its own instinct in its life. We can't change the basic nature of everyone. The basic nature would remain the same, but it is through the personality behavior in case of person as a human, or we have to train the animals in order to change its behavior. So that has given me it's a simple instant, but that has given me a very clear insight in my life.
Great, great.
Everything has to be trained.
Yes, yes, dear. Yes, very nice. I could visualize the way you explained everything so vividly and clearly, you know.
Thank you.
Clear picture. Very nice. Yes, dear. Thank you so much for, you know, sharing that beautiful incident that as you recently came across. Dear ma'am, the next question is, how would you want to be remembered in this world? How should we remember Mrs.Sangeetha Vasudevan? How would you love to be remembered?
Okay. As a person, I always want my even successful people also, or the person who has never achieved success also, or the homemakers, professionals, to remember me as a very stable person who is very sensible, who never works under any stressful or forceful condition, except for any critical or any crucial situation, who always wants to take challenges in life, and who never cribs or complains.
Great. I love that, you know. No cribbing, no complaining.
No,
I love that.
Thank you.
I should learn that from you. Not to crib, not to complain.
Oh.
Not only me, our virtual audience and all our guests over here love that beautiful way ma'am put that. You know, don't crib, don't complain. Just work for it, go for it. Spread love. Very nicely. Very nice.
Thank you.
Dear ma'am, the next question coming up. Do you love movies?
Yes, very much.
Favorite movie?
Our favorite movie is Endiran, Robo. And yeah.
Oh, great. Rajinikanth, right?
Yes, Rajinikanth.
Is it one or two? There were two different movies.
Yeah,
right?
two different.
Part two. You love both the part one, part two, is it?
One. Oh. Only one. Part one.
Part one.
Part one.
Could you repeat the name such that I could hear it once more in the audience?
Indiran.
Indiran. Wow, great.
Indiran means the mission.
Oh, great. Okay. In Tamil.
Robo. Tamil, yeah, Tamil.
Yes, very nice. Ma'am, you're good at singing too? Could you sing for us? Any favorite song if you'd like to? No pressure.
From Indian or from any
Any song that you know when you are like all alone, sometimes you hum that beautiful song, your favorite song, if you could oblige.
Yeah, very much.
A line or two would be really nice.
तुझे देखा तो ही जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम, अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाए हम, तेरी बाहों में मर जाए हम, तुझे देखा तो ही जाना सनम.
Oh, ma'am, I am really surprised. You have such a beautiful voice. Like, I was, oh my God, it's like, I mean, like shocked. Like, I have such a beautiful, fantastic voice, very sweet. Having that, the correct way of singing that. Very nice. Very nice. So you're a blessed person, a talented singer as well. Very blessed. Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you to sing again for us. So just keep yourself prepared in the middle or maybe towards the end of the session.
Okay.
Thank you so much for obliging. Very, very nice. Thank you for obliging, ma'am. Dear ma'am, if at all you got a beautiful set of holidays, like say 15 days or 10 days or maybe even one day, which would be your favorite holiday destination to go to?
Favorite holiday destination is Switzerland. Because you want me to explain about it?
Yes, please.
Because I always want to explore more places. I've seen only in YouTube map or those days or in Facebook and pictures of Switzerland, but I always wish to go in for that because seeing the Alps, the mountains and everything, the valleys, greeneries, I want to go in, just enjoy, chill out, and then settle there.
Beautiful. Very nice. Yes, ma'am. We do wish that you get that opportunity very soon. And again, come back and give us another interview how you experienced your, that phase of life and your holiday session. Yes.
Yeah.
Dear ma'am, the next question coming up is, what is that one thing you like in yourself? This is the specialty about me. I love myself because this is in me.
Okay. So the one thing I like in myself is I'm a flexible person. For example, if at all I get this, I can live with that. Or not, I can accept it and go ahead seeking the best suitable and tailored, reserved life for.
Beautiful, beautiful. My dear friends, we all have to be flexible like our celebrity today. We just can't hold on to anything like that. We have to let go with the flow, be very flexible in life. Yeah, then only we'll be reducing our mental stress and, we'll be well balanced emotionally, mentally, and as well as physically. Dear friends, now we ask the next question to our great celebrity today. And we're having a beautiful time, ma'am, with all the sharings that you're giving us today on this platform. Dear ma'am, the next question is, if at all you won a lottery.
Okay.
Okay. You win a lottery or a perfect job. Which one would you want? Or both? You can take both. And
yeah, I always wish to go because going for lottery because lottery, I think it's a way that would give me a flexible and relaxation without spending much time in the work because without spending much time in the work because I think lottery is different from gambling or illegal means of money. Lottery is like a jackpot. If it on someone says you work for me and for only 8 hours or for 3 hours in a day just for 6 months and get a bulk amount of money, huge amount of money, then I would prefer that and then invest that amount in my business or professional life or keep within myself to enjoy, like as you said in the previous question, to spend amount for the holidays trip and then to help people whenever it is needed and required. So I always prefer for lottery and then use it accordingly.
A very genuine answer, ma'am. I love the way you put it. You're such a honest person. Like, could see the honesty in you. You're an honest person. Like, yes, anyone who really would think in that frame of mind, like, yes, this would be really very useful for me and I can use it in different ways. Very nice.
Yes.
Yes, dear. And you said that's much better than gambling or maybe doing something illegal. If you're getting a jackpot, that is wow. Great.
Thank you.
And very smartly answered and with lots of wisdom.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, the next question coming up. We already know, as I earlier read your profile and shared your profile, you were interested in sports as a youngster. Okay. So could you just tell us what type of sports and how did you spend your earlier days? Do you even still have that passion for sports and games?
Yes. To answer for the first question, I always love to play badminton. And as a national athlete, former national athlete, I represented state Tamil Nadu and then South Zone. And I have an Indian standard record, which is equivalent to an international record. I've set timings in both long races, long run, 3 kilometers, 10 kilometers. As a child from right from 3 years old, since 3 years, I have participated in many events and then games also, Coco, representing school and then district, and then still I carry my passion because I always think that sports always would give me a better strength, better mind frame, because anyone who takes up sports would always able to cope up with the life and challenges. It's different from only keeping one passion or hobby, like only book reading or watching only certain shows or movies. Even for celebrities also, they would have a sports, they should have sports as a hobby because it will give an additional strength, and I believe in that.
Yes, dear. Great, great. You took us down memory lane and brought us that still you're still passionate about sports and games. And in fact, everyone should have an interest in that because that will be able to make us, take up life's ups and downs, face life's difficulties as we watch the, loss, win and lose, to win and lose. We'll be able to deal with that. Very nice, ma'am. Ma'am, do you ever plan to retire?
Retire in my professional life. I'm a freelancer, so I always would love to continue and wish to extend my goals towards the welfare and molding children, because this is an evergreen field, personality development. It's as and when I meet them or when they approach me. So I always would love to explore my professional life in a better way, because as and when the trend is changing, the kids mentality also would change in terms of emotions, in terms of empathetic seeking, thinking, because technology world, right, it keeps on improving, so kids mentality would keep on changing. So my way of approach and everything would be like an exploration.
Great, great, dear. Very nice. So, yes, dear. Go ahead. Please go ahead.
So that's the same, because I don't want to retire.
Yes, that means you don't want to retire. You want to be continuing your journey till the last.
Yes.
Contributing especially to personality development of little kids and the youth. That's so nice of you.
Adolescent and earlier. Yeah, thank you.
Very nice, dear. Very nice. Beautiful, ma'am. Dear ma'am, could you just tell us the difference between smart work and hard work? Vidya Samyanama, if you could just explain that.
Okay. Smart work is always, everyone thinks doing at the last moment is smart work, and hard work is on a daily basis. So, and according to me, smart work is something like you observe others and you also observe from your mistakes and you rectify it and never repeat it, and does it with an ease and graciousness without further the problem crossing your way, so that the repeated mistakes could get avoided. You will never feel that you have struggled. Seeing the smart work, you should feel happy. Oh, I have overcome from the hard work, the struggles. Hard work is something like you do without any thinking. You do whatever someone says, you do that, or you do with struggles without any development. For example, those days they used to take water from the well. Nowadays, bore, some motor, so many are there. They store water in the sump and they take it from they switch on the motor. So as and when the technology grows on smart work, it's all technology is a smart work. Seeing the struggles of their elders, also the parents. Elders could be parents, teachers, well-wishers, gurus. Thank you. Yeah, that's it.
Great examples given. Very nice. That's why I say you have a lot of wisdom to share here today with us. Thank you so much. Very thoughtful. You connect something else with something, bring it roundabout in a circle and put it right in front of our audience. Yes. Very nice. So how smart work is technology, making use of technology. Yes, dear. Very nice. And you gave an example about water, how water can be, harvested, or how water can be, given, spread and shared, how water we can use properly instead of taking it out from the well, You can use different methods and the latest technology. Very nice. Taking us to the traditional way of, getting water and to the modern approach. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Super, ma'am. Dear ma'am, do you have any dream projects for the future?
Dream projects for the future?
You may share it or you could keep it a secret. But if you have, you could say yes or no. And then you can, if it's your choice, you could, it's your choice, you could just share it or not.
Yes, I have a dream project for my future.
Okay, let that be a secret. And
yes,
if you want to share it, you can. But if you want it to be a secret, it is fine. Yes, dear. Let it be a secret.
Not right now, maybe in future, you could find out.
Yeah, great. That's nice. We'll be waiting for that. Yes, dear.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, dear ma'am. Dear ma'am, this question I'd like you to help us with. Most of our senior audience or the senior guests who are here today, they have this question in mind. Like, should we start saving up for our retirement? Okay. Because they didn't do, certain senior citizens have not yet done that beautiful work when they were in their younger years or during their youth. Now in their golden years, when they are already now in that senior level where they can work no more. Okay. So they want you to advise every one of us, should we make a good plan, a comprehensive plan for saving for our retirement? How would you look at this question?
No, it's a very positive approach and a very thoughtful question also. Provided the earning and the saving should be balanced. For example, if your earning is 100%, the saving should be a limited one, either 20% or 30%, according to the lifestyle. According to the lifestyle, they should not choose a lifestyle that would exceed the limit, crossing the limit. For example, if they own a car, saving they can make, it's because owning a car, possessing a car, a house, bungalow and everything, and then working out for saving, it's something different. They should have a reasonable earning also, and the saving also, and the saving should not cross the limit or exceed the limit of their a small penny we save is definitely will be useful for the future, because the penny we save is what we earn in future. It's like what we have earned for the future. For the senior citizen, where they have all their body withered, like or empty nest, they want to get settled peacefully at the latter part of their life, after even after 58 or 60s, after the retirement. So they want to have a comfortable living. So I have worked out of my struggle and have saved. So this will give a peaceful thought to their life if they have this saving in their life. So it's a very positive approach.
Very nice.
Yeah,
So,
about
dear
that.
friends, yes, dear. Yes, ma'am. Dear friends, this is what our celebrity has for us, a beautiful message. Start saving up for your retirement. Do not be dependent on others. Be very positive about yourself. Save as well as enjoy your life. Balance your income. Balance your paycheck. Am I right, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes. Do not, just splash it or don't save the entire paycheck. Balance it very well such that you will live a peaceful and a happy, dignified life once you retire. Dear ma'am, this question is for you. What makes you smile?
What makes me smile? What makes me smile is, I think, I always think that I'm happy with what I have in my life. For example, if I aspire or if I think about something which I can't achieve it, then as per the first question which I've answered for, that would make me to worry about, oh, I haven't got this, I haven't got that, I should have gotten that earlier. So the thinking about I should have got that earlier, or I should have got that before, or I should have got that ready hand would make me worry. So never let your mind to wander at certain what to say, a certain goals or certain what to say things or certain achievements which you're not suited for. So be happy with whatever you have within yourself. So that makes me smile. I'm
Great.
happy with whatever I have.
Satisfied, contented, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
That contentment feeling. Beautiful. Very nice. Dear ma'am, do you have any weakness for sweets, chocolates, salty food, sour food, something like that?
Yeah, I have weakness for all, but the same weakness has turned to strength because I have learned that I should not eat lots of chocolates or lots of fried items or a lot of oily fried uh, baked items. So as per the limit. So I always crave for that, but I control myself.
Great. Beautiful. Very nice. Dear ma'am, you have any fear? Bayam, Irika ma'am? Any fear?
Okay, this is a very tough question because fear comes only to the person who don't believe in themselves, their strength, their belief, their what to say, uh, who always rely on someone, who is always dependent on someone, who is lazy, and suddenly when he meets up the challenges, he will be insecure, and that could give him fear. So I always avoid that. I always eliminate that. So whichever comes hurdles, I accept it. Okay. So what to do? Same time I apply the exposure as in we do in personality development and psychology, exposure therapy. Always would love to face up the challenges. For example, if I want to what to say, fear of okay, even fear of going to forest because I have to meet lots of strangers, animals, so that would pounce me. So but I take it up as a challenge because this is this is not my place. I know forest is not my place, land is my place. If I go to that place, I have to oblige by the rules, not to tease, not to what to say, not to uh, irritate the animal. So I oblige by the rules of the nature. So I don't think so I have fear. I have fear, but not to the exceeding.
Great, great. Exposure therapy, as you said, no? Expose
Yes.
yourself to that fear. And of course, those who are lazy, those who are dependent on others, such people, they'll have that fear. So if you're ready to go with life and with the flow of life, of course. And I love the way
Yes.
you said the jungle, the forest, so not to tease or disturb animals. Very nice. So
Thank
you
you.
overcome your fear like that.
Yes, yes.
Expose yourself to all the dangerous situations. Take the risks. It is better to take a risk. Risk taking is better than regret. Right? That's really nice. So, dear friends, we go on with our next question. As we all know, We should take up calculated risks, not risks that are really dangerous to our lives and others. Calculated risks. At the same time, we should really be cautious of what we are doing. Yes, friends? We ask the next question. Ma'am, do you ever get angry?
Sometimes I get angry for not expressing myself. I get angry for not expressing my thought. I get angry for being so submissive also sometimes to do this, to do that. So, but that anger also, I think it's good for me because that has made me to revise my personality. Okay, I should not get too much of angry because we always learn by mistakes. We always learn by mistakes by either from ourselves or by observing others or by discussion or by experimental or by thought process. So I cannot do all 24 hours meditation like this and to remind myself calm and everything. So as a human, I normally for certain things I get angry, but that is harmless. That will not affect others.
Very nice, dear. Very nice. And very honest on that. Dear ma'am, you are now a personality development trainer and a psychologist as well, dealing in the psychological field as well, treating patients and clients and connecting with them. If at all you are not in this domain, what would you have been? A teacher, a doctor, an engineer? Where would you see yourself? If you are not,
I would have been
pardon?
I would have been a dancer and a singer.
Oh, great. So, dancer and a singer. Singer, I know you would have excelled in that. Even a dancer, that's really very nice, ma'am. We're so happy.
Okay.
Do you take classes, dance classes as well or anything like that?
No. I'm not taking.
Is it classical dance, Western dance, or a blend of both?
A blend of both. I've learned in my school and I have developed seeing YouTube and my own performance, checking out the mirrors and then working out on my flaws, and then I have done that.
Superb. Very nice.
In fact, I have given few dance performances also.
Oh, great. That's really nice. Very nice. Very nice to know that, dear. Good. Ma'am, your favorite color and why?
Favorite color is attractive orange. Because people always would say it is for smartness and everything. Because I always wish that because I observe that color in sunset. So I always prefer that because early to rise and then dawn and the dusk. So I always prefer to have a relaxation mindset, seeing myself, okay, I am happy with the start of the day, the beginning, and then at the end of the day, I want to relax myself. A smart way of relaxation.
Beautiful. Very nice, dear. Very nice, ma'am. Ma'am, do you have any message for the younger generation today?
Okay, definitely. The message for the younger generation is never look at your weaknesses. Try to highlight your strength. Never forcefully work towards your goals, but have your passion, carry your passion. Never take up the role model just because someone is successful, because you would go and at the end there is a chance of derailment also, as how the train derails from the track, because you would end up like because if you keep a successful person as a role model, sometimes even they have their own flaws, ups and downs could be. So at their successful time you might think them as a role model, and their failure you might lose them and you change the track and the passion. So work out leisurely at your passion in your own comfortable, convenient way, methodical way. Apply all your strengths and work out and shut down all your weaknesses by yourself, taking the inspiration from others and by self-motivation.
Great. Very nice. Dear ma'am, your favorite subject when you were a student?
Yeah, I always opt for science because that would taught me discipline, how to maintain your bodily discipline. Because if not, you will end up landing in trouble. Repair, like how the machine when gets repaired, it will get heat up like that. The body when in trouble, you can't enjoy your free time, you can't time pass, you can't watch movies, you can't travel, you can't spend your holidays, you can't spend time with your family. So you can't work out on your goals. So many more things would happen. Repairment would happen if the bodily signs goes weak.
Great, great. Dear ma'am, could you share with us a favorite proverb of yours, which you like? It gives you a lot of high when you read that. You're just really, charged up. Your favorite quote or quotation, you could say a proverb.
Okay. The favorite quote or proverb is because every quote, as and when it gets framed, it always comes through experience.
Wow.
So if someone has told this, then it is through their experience. Never rest on your laurels. It was already framed, and it is through their experience they have framed it. So if you have your own ambition and if you have your own quote, then never read the quotes for the sake of general knowledge, but try to implement from the quote. So the best quote is make best utilization of your time. Make utilization of your time in the best possible.
And I love the way you said it, ma'am. You create your own quote. You could also just create something out of your own. Instead of quoting somebody or relating to some other proverb, you create your own.
Yes.
So that's originality, creativity,
Yes.
innovation. Very nice.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Dear ma'am, the next question. Could you just share with us your proudest accomplishment till date?
Proudest accomplishment till date is when I met my husband. Now I'm married. I've been married, and when I met my husband, he's Mr. Vasu, and he has told me like never get into the past failures, proceed towards the future, but never have too much worry or anxiety towards the future also, because future is uncertain. Accept it, whatever it comes. Be humble, stay humble.
Okay, that's
And
really
work out on your goals. Yeah,
great. Lovely. We're so happy for you, ma'am. Very nice.
thank you.
Yes, dear. Ma'am, I have a cup in my hand, and I'd like to ask you a question based on this cup. Like, if at all, how do you look at your cup? That's your life. Like, is it half full, half empty, or is it filled to the brim?
Okay, it's a challenging question, and it depends upon the perception. For a person who is always desirous to achieve more and more, he always thinks that it is half empty, cup full of water, half filled with water. He always thinks that, okay, this is half empty. I want to fill it up with more wealth, more success in terms of anything, wealth or land or anything. And if the person sees that with a half full, first I said half empty, right? So now it is half full, then it means, okay, he's happy and contented with what he has in his life.
Yes, dear. Beautiful, ma'am. Very nice.
Thank you.
Ma'am, how many languages could you speak? How many languages could you understand? Like if somebody spoke, and how many languages are you proficient in? Like,
I can speak 4 different languages. It's Tamil, my mother tongue, English, Hindi, Kannada, and then school learned French. But I could say 4 languages.
would you be able to sing for us now? You already sang for a song. You gave us a song. You shared a song in Hindi. Would you share another song with us? In any other language?
Any other languages? Okay. In Tamil?
Yeah, most welcome.
Yeah. I have lots of songs, and then I'm just selecting. It's like கண்ணோடு காண்பதெல்லாம் தலைவா கண்களுக்கு சொந்தமில்லை கண்களுக்கு சொந்தமில்லை கண்ணோடு மணியானால் கண்ணை விட்டு பிரிவதில்லை நீ என்னை விட்டு பிரிவதில்லை.
Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful, ma'am. Thank you so much for obliging the second time. Thank you very much.
Most welcome.
Yes, dear. Ma'am, the next question, ma'am. Are you a good listener, a speaker, or both?
It's both. Because when someone is speaking, I have to listen. And when someone is asking me questions, then I need to answer. So that time I should be a speaker. So communication, it should be both, mutually balanced.
Great. Ma'am, if at all you were getting a beautiful gift from the universe, if the universe was offering you a gift, a boon of a superpower.
Oh, okay.
It could be the universe, you could take it, or the Almighty. What type of a superpower would you want as a gift or a boon from the Almighty or the universe?
Oh, wow, superb question. I wish I should have a power of changing the mentality of the people in a second, in an instant, because I know it's a very tough mentality of the people in the way they think, to be contented, not to have too much of desires or greed, jealous. So I wish that one boon should change everything, the mentality of the people.
Great.
If at all they have. Thank you.
Great. Very nice. Beautiful. Changing the mentality of people. That's where everything starts. The mentality, the mindset of people.
Mindset
has to be changed. Very nice. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, dear. Ma'am, could you enlighten our audience, our virtual audience, and the guests who are present here to stay safe, to be alert? Any two red flags in life, you have to stay safe from this. Let's create awareness like, these are the two red flags. There are several. Could you share any two red flags with us today?
Okay. Don't accept anything free of cost, because nothing would come free of cost, and nothing would come very easily. And then that's one point.
Stay safe. If
Second,
somebody is giving you something free, stay safe.
Point,
yes, dear.
Yeah, be safe. Be safe. Anything free of cost, there should be some meaning, right? Because if someone gives you free of cost, then he might expect something. So stay alert, stay safe. And then second is stay safe in the food you eat. Carefully what you choose, what you see, the outside stuff and everything. Stay safe in the hygiene point also. So these are all these 2 points I would like to share.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you, ma'am. I even love this very much. Stay alert. If you're getting something free, don't jump for it. Don't be gullible. There may be something behind that.
Yes.
There must be something which is not okay for you. Stay safe. So that's a red flag when you're getting something for free.
Yes, yes.
In most cases.
Most cases. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, dear. Ma'am, should we prioritize mental health? Do you think it is prioritized enough now?
Mental health, yeah. As and when it grows, awareness is getting highlighted. So we need to prioritize the mental health, because everything would start with the mind. Psychosomatic. Psycho means mind. Psych means mind, and somatic is the body. Everything, even starting from fever or diabetes or a heart disease or anything, would start up with the mind if it is not ready. So we need to take care of the mind so that it won't affect the brain, because the mind accepts as and when it comes. The thought process, it accepts it, and the brain functions accordingly, taking the thought. Brain is an organ. It doesn't know. It catches up the thought process as and when it comes through the mind, and then it sends all the messages to the body. So if the mind is not okay, then it will land up in trouble. Even we can't take care of our body also. So everything, the coordination is very important. Mind body coordination is very important.
Great, great. Very nicely. Very well answered. Beautiful, ma'am.
Thank
Dear
you.
ma'am, now for the next 50 years, from this very moment as I'm talking to you, we are sharing You're giving us a lot of wisdom. From this very second and the next coming 50 years, what type of changes do you think will be there in the world?
Changes. Okay, nice question. It's a tricky question. Because as and when it grows, technology would keep on improving, and the people always want more desire, more ambition, ambitious people who can work without thinking also, like a robot. Do this, they, if any questions asked, like how in this tech period, how we ask, kids ask, why should I do that? Why should I do this, mom? Those type of questions will be eradicated. Those type of questions will not be there. So exploration will be stopped, would be based on the technology improvement, and the mind would become like a robotic thinking. So as and when after 50 years also, it will keep on improvising only, but based on the desires, based on the ambition, based on the working condition. We never knew even the robot would stop our mind to stop thinking also. Do not think too much, don't overdo me, don't give force to me. So we become more and more slave to the machine.
Great. Very nice, ma'am. There's a lot to think about it, a lot to ponder about it. That it could be really very true.
Okay.
Yes. Our minds could be controlled by the robots. It could also be like that. You never know.
We never knew. Yes.
Yeah, we
because
never
empathetic skills, empathy skills will be like monotonous. Yes. We do our daily routine without any empathy. We travel without any empathy. We do everything without any empathy. So even the machine would stop analyzing why this human is troubling me.
Yes. Dear ma'am, as we now discussed about the future, now there's a question like this. We're going to give you a time machine in your hand. It's an imaginary question. We are giving you a time machine in your hand. You have to just click one of the buttons. When you click one of the buttons, that will take you into the past era. And there you have to go and you have to select some personality's life, somebody's life, and relive their life. Whose life you would like to relive if you had that opportunity?
Okay. Nice question. So if I have a time machine and if I want to get back to my past, it's pass.
Okay, right, done. Done, fine. How do you look at constructive criticism?
Okay, criticism is something that we take it up and we work towards our improvement, our welfare, our benefit. And constructive criticism is the same. We build up from our own failures, our own feedbacks, or gather feedbacks from the others and work towards it for the betterment and the quality and for the win-win opportunity without selfishness. Even if self-care can be there, but without any selfishness, take up the criticism, accept it, and work out towards it, and build up a good quality future for yourself by living in the present moment, just focusing on the present and work it out.
Very nice, very nice. Dear ma'am, do you forgive people easily?
Believe.
Do you forgive people easily?
Yes, very much.
What is it called in Tamil? Mannikadam. I can't get that right. To forgive others in Tamil, how do they say that?
Manipur.
Okay.
You mean in the scale of 10?
Maaf karna, Manipur. Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't hear properly. Okay. You mean to rate myself in the scale of 10?
No, do you forgive?
Yes, I forgive.
Now the next question. How do you rate yourself on the scale of 1 to 10? Now the question.
Okay. In the increasing order, so I rate myself, I rate 10. I give full 10. 10. Because if it is like forgiving, it should be like a perfect. There should not be any flaws. There should not be like a broken glass in our life. Oh, I've forgiven them. And then again, going back to them, teasing them, making revenge. or treating them, humiliating them. That should not be there. Then that is not the act of forgiveness. If you have started, if you have started to forgive and you've set up your mentality, do it fully, do it completely. Don't lack that. So give it as a full-fledged 10 out of 10.
Great, great, brilliant, brilliant, very nice, very nice. Thank you so much, ma'am. That's really very nice. We finished with the first round of the interview, the main session. Now we have a small session called as the rapid fire round. It'll just take 10 minutes. May I take those 10 minutes from you?
Sure, sure, sure.
I would like to snatch them from you and use it because I wouldn't want to say, let you go just like that. So I'm just crossing the time limit. Please excuse me for that.
Sure.
Dear ma'am, we'll go on with the rapid fire round. It's like just you have to answer in 1 or 2 words. It's a brief session. 1 word or 2 words.
Okay.
Yeah. You love chocolates, cake, or ice cream?
Cake.
Strawberry flavor, chocolate flavor, butterscotch.
Butterscotch.
Summer, winter, rainy, autumn, spring.
Rainy.
Land, water, air.
Land.
You'd love to stay in a city, village, or a little town?
Town.
When you help others, do you expect anything in return? Yes, no, maybe.
No.
Your idea of a beautiful day in 2 words.
Wow. Amazing. Beautifully made for me.
Are you a good cook?
Yes.
Your favorite recipe?
Sambar rice.
Your favorite teacher's name or your favorite sir's name?
Mrs. Vijayalakshmi, PT Miss Physical Director.
Are you a morning person, afternoon, evening, or night? When are you very active during the day or the night? When are you active?
Morning.
Morning. So you're an early bird? Again, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Very much.
Bird and a night owl, they say, right?
Yes, very much.
Okay, so you're an early bird. Beautiful.
Yes.
For me, it's like difficult. I'm a night owl and it's difficult for me to get up in the morning.
Okay.
So if somebody says I get up early in the morning, I'll be wondering how are they doing it? How can they get up so early? So that's really nice.
We need to pre-plan before a day prior to the day. So I always do that. So I always love to go according to the nature. Early bird.
Great. Go according to nature. That's very nice. I like that answer. Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Dear ma'am, you love salty, sweet, or spicy food, or all of the three?
Spicy.
This is a question like, you like to prioritize only money, happiness, or both?
Both.
Very fair. Very fair. Very well answered.
Thank you.
Genuine answer. Are you an introvert, an extrovert, or a blend of both?
Blend of both.
Ma'am, whenever we find leisure time or when we are to ourselves, we are always in our thoughts. When nobody's around us, we have nothing to do. We are in our thoughts, lost in our thoughts. Where do you find your thoughts taking to you? In the past? Or are you thinking something and doing something in the present moment? Or are you thinking deeply about the future?
Mostly in the present moment.
Right. Yes, dear ma'am. You love socializing or me time?
Socializing.
Are you a thinker, a doer, or both?
Both.
Street smart, book smart? Both.
Both.
Fresh salads, fresh fruits, or fried food?
Fresh fruits.
As it is the next question, early bird, night owl, you already answered that earlier. You love to have home cooked food or food ordered from outside, or both?
Home cooked food.
Home cooked food, or both?
First preference. Yeah, first preference. Home.
Okay, that's nice. Ma'am, you love to spend time on a beach or in a forest?
Beach. Is there any both for that?
Pardon?
Is there any both for that?
We'll add that, both. Yes, of course.
Both.
Both. Yeah, that's beautiful. Very nice. We'll add that. From now, I'll add it on.
Okay. Thank you.
Ma'am, you prefer to walk, or you love to ride a two-wheeler, or you like to drive a four-wheeler?
I would like to drive a four-wheeler.
Great, great. Dear ma'am, there's another question coming up here. On a table, a beautiful, cute little table, there's a lovely book and as well as a good music system, lots of music available. Okay. Yes, both are placed on the table over there. What would you want to choose? You could choose both.
Yes, I choose both because I always prefer to read books first, because music I can hum and then I can read them.
Great, that's beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Dear ma'am, we come down to the end of this entire session, but before we sign off and say bye-bye to each other and to our virtual audience and all the guests over here, I'd like to ask you one last question. As we all know, the three magical words, please, sorry, and thank you, which has been passed on from generations. Please, sorry, and thank you. Whenever we communicate with anyone, we've always been taught, please make use of these beautiful words. They are called as the magical words. Today, we'd like to ask our guest, that is Mrs.Sangeetha Vasudevan, to give us three beautiful positive words, new magical words.
New magical words.
Like honesty or resilience. It could be.
It could be already existing word also. So I can combine it and use. Okay. Graciousness, precious, grateful.
Oh, great. Very nice. Thank you, ma'am, so much for being our guest today, for giving your time and being very polite, humble, obliging, having a smile right through, no frown on your face, always, politely sharing everything that comes to you, that came to your mind, and your insight into different ways on how we can deal with life. This was very nice. I thoroughly enjoyed the process, ma'am.
Thank you for the wonderful opportunity. Thank you. Andrea, sorry. And thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you so much. We'd love to have you once more on our platform. Thank you very much. Okay. Before going, would you like to just give us one or two lines of any other song in any other language? As you said, maybe Kannada this time it could be, or maybe English too. Yes, dear? Okay.
I would
one. Yes, dear. So, dear friends, this is how we have seen our guest being one of the best people we've ever met, who's having such a lot to share with the world, very polite, very humble, and very nice. And she's so obliging. You could reach out to her if you have any concerns in your life, especially your emotional health is not, going great, or maybe your mental health is not going on how it has to be. You could always connect with our guest. She's always ready to take up and give her time to you. So yes, friends, we would like you to understand that we are doing something connecting with the common man and asking you to identify the beautiful traits, the beautiful qualities in the common man and live a peaceful life instead of admiring the film stars or politicians and going into their personal lives. We'd love you to connect with the common man and learn how to fight life at every given opportunity or every given situation in life. Back to you, ma'am. And here we are with you. Yes, dear.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you, good. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you good. Near, far, wherever you are, I feel that the heart touch go on. Once more, I know you. I don't that the heart does go on and on.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Very nice. You're a brave individual, really. So brave, so well sung, ma'am. Thank you so much. Very nice. Thanks for being a great sport, a great individual, obliging, polite, and humble. These are the qualities, my dear friends, you have to learn. Our celebrity has so many good qualities in her, which we have to learn. And do reach out to her if you have any of the need that you need to reach out to her and get to know her better. She's always welcome. Am I right, ma'am?
Very much.
Yes.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much for you in fact have defined me for the first question. How do you define yourself? Thank you. I'm really so honored and humbled down by your compliments and definition for me. Thank you. And thank you so much for the audience also.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. God bless, ma'am. Thank you so much. Dear friends, we sign off from the International Fab Talk Show now, and we'll meet you soon again with yet another celebrity. Of course, we wouldn't want to leave Mrs.Sangeetha Vasudevan. We'd want her to sing a few more songs, share a few more beautiful details about her life and how to create an impact in the society through her experience. But yes, dear friends, time is all that matters, and we will have ma'am once again on our show to share more goodies. Thank you, dear ma'am.
Bye-bye.